What's going on, everybody? How are you doing today? Welcome to New York City, Manhattan. We're in Midtown right now. We're walking north. We're gonna go up to almost up to Central Park area, to Columbus Place. That school, that's I was just walking by. I know it's a public school, but it's for arts. And when I started thinking about doing a video about Michelle Trachtenberg, I was looking at where she went to school. And she actually went to school in Brooklyn and Los Angeles. But I thought that was interesting. If she grew up in the city, that was probably where she would have gone, because she was acting from a very young age. If you don't know Michelle Trachtenberg, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Inspector Gadget, Ice Princess, huge filmography. She did a lot in her short life. We're gonna walk up to where she passed away earlier this year, and we'll talk a bit about her, maybe along the way, or maybe when we get there. And yeah, about a 15-minute walk, I think, from where I just was. Let's go. Walking along 9th Avenue, and actually I'm pretty sure that is the building. One of those three is where we're headed to. I can't remember till I get there, till I see it and see the address. It's right about one of those ones right there. Right behind those trees. We're almost there. But I want to stop along here for a moment. Up there, it's going to be a little bit loud. I've got a microphone right here on the side of the camera, but it's really loud in New York City. So I'm trying to find a little quiet place. Talk about it for a moment. So like I said, she grew up in Brooklyn, then moved to LA. She was on All My Children, Law and Order, like a lot. She was acting since she was 3, I believe. Now, something I'm not familiar with, but I'm sure a lot of people are. She's on The Adventures of Pete and Pete, which is a Nickelodeon series. Then she was Harriet the Spy in the movie. Hugely popular. Inspector Gadget, Matthew Broderick, I saw that. And 2000, this was, she was cast as Buffy's little sister in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which was a huge, huge show. I get asked about that show to cover things for it all the time. And the band called Trapped, she was in a video called Echo for them. That was pretty popular. It's got like 11 million views on YouTube. I discovered her in the movie EuroTrip. I remember, because I love Fred Armisen, so I heard he was in a movie. I watched it. I love that movie. Scotty doesn't know. If you know EuroTrip, you know what I'm talking about. She played, I think she was like the little sister, but she just beams on screen. And I was like, who is this girl? She's just like effervescent, sweet, and just really funny in the role. And that's how I discovered Michelle Trachtenberg. That's how I knew who she was, from that movie, from EuroTrip. It's one of my favorite movies. Then, of course, Gossip Girl she was on. She's also on 6 Feet Under. But Gossip Girl she was on, and that was a huge success for her, obviously. And Ice Princess. Ice Princess was a Disney movie. It was like 2005. And I really liked Ice Princess. I don't know if I'm a target audience for a movie like that, but it was a cute little movie. You know, it's a fun movie. Now, I don't know if she was ill for how long. I'm going to talk about that more when we get to the apartment. But it seemed like she was working less. I'm not sure. I mean, 2011, she was on Criminal Minds. Then she did an online series as well. And then, of course, cut to 2022, there's a Gossip Girl revival. And she was on that. She was in the 2nd season. Not sure how many episodes. But yeah, for me, it was EuroTrip I discovered. I didn't really watch Gossip Girl. And surprisingly, I didn't watch Buffy. It was filmed, of course, at Torrance High School, where 90210, Beverly Hills 90210, one of my favorite shows, was filmed. So every time I go to do a video from there, people ask me about Buffy. But I know how popular Buffy the Vampire Slayer is. Trust me. We're gonna walk across here. So I hope give a little background on who she is, if you're not familiar, but most people are, because I got a ton of messages when she passed away, asking if I was going to do something on Michelle, and I didn't have any plans, but when I got to New York City, I was like, okay, I've got an idea. just gonna walk up here a bit more. As I'm getting closer, I'm realizing I think it's the building behind. This is 57, 58, this is around 59th Street. So I believe that is it. Great area. The Hudson River is right there. Central Park is just up there to the northeast a little bit, like not far at all. Very, very, very great location and very nice building. And I can tell you that the apartment that she was living in rents for just under $8,000 a month. That gives you any indication. Here's some photos of what the unit actually looks like that she was living in at the time of her passing. It was 2 bedrooms, kitchen, and great views. I have photos, of course, on my phone to look at, but I'm gonna do my job to make sure I'm the right building, but I'm pretty sure this is it here, somewhere down here. I think, yeah, this little building right here, connected to, that's 2 Columbus, and then right here should be, let's take a look. No, maybe this is not where I'm looking for. Hold on. Oh, it's actually right here. So I was right. It's this building here. Wow. It was on my left. I thought it was going to be the opposite. I thought it was going this side. Just wait for the traffic to go by. Get over here. So the photographs I have, there was a van parked right here, and police car here. This is sadly where she passed away. Not able to confirm. I believe she was on the 8th floor. I'm not sure. I have a unit number that I think I found. I'm not going to give it out, but because I don't know if it's actually the right one. I'm pretty sure it is, but I like to be absolutely certain. What I do know is at the time of her death, she was in a relationship with her agent for 5 years. Now in 2024 on social media, a lot of people were talking about her appearance and her weight loss, things like that, and that's social media, and that's sadly specifically what a lot of women have to deal with more than men. It's so sexist that women have to deal with this on social media much more. Stuff about their appearance all the time. And she reassured everyone that she was fine, she was happy and healthy. And in 2024, she actually underwent a liver transplant. Cut to February 26th, so just this year, 2025, she's found unresponsive by her mom, which has to be horrifying for her mother here at the apartment. Emergency medical services were called, and she passed away at the scene. So she died here in her apartment. So, she was 39 years old. There was no autopsy. And people, of course, gets gross suspicious online and start bringing up conspiracies. It was a religious decision by her family. She was Jewish. There's nothing nefarious about it. They knew why she was sick. It wasn't something they had to. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard. So in April, the New York medical examiner said that she had died from complications of diabetes, which can be a side effect of an organ transplant. So, the fact that there was no autopsy, it just kind of means that the family knew. I think, personally, they knew she was sick, and maybe it wasn't looking good. And also, it's for religious reasons, and that has to be respected. And I don't think there's any conspiracy. A few people, I've read online, why was there no autopsy? It's mysterious. It's not a mysterious death. She was young, yes, but she wasn't very healthy, sadly. And it's heartbreaking. There's no grave to visit, and this is where I ended up. From what I know, she was cremated, so there is no grave to visit. And normally that's something I would do. I would visit her grave if it was public and try to find a place for us to pay our respects for Michelle. Sadly, well, I mean, it's not sadly. I mean, her cremated remains are probably with her family, so that's how they wanted it and possibly how she wanted it. So it's not sad when you think about it like that. We are the public, that's her family. That's way more important for them to make that decision. It would be nice for her fans to be able to have a place to go. I get that. And I've done a lot of videos where there is no grave or the person has been cremated. And that's how it goes sometimes. Probably a pretty quick, short video. That's not due to her not having a very long career, and I'm sure, I hope, a very happy life. It's just the fact that there's not much I could show other than the walk over here and where she passed away, which is right there. So if you haven't seen EuroTrip, check out EuroTrip. She's great in it. Fred Armisen's great in it. The whole cast is great. Matt Damon has a cameo. And I think at some point I'm going to watch Buffy. I want to see it. I kind of want to see the show finally after all these years. So loud here. Rest in peace to Michelle Trachtenberg. I hope your family is coping or able to get. She's only 39. She's only 39. That's so young. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love you all, and once again, rest in peace to Michelle. Peace out.